This is where the tacos went.
So,
This is in fact one of the finals.
Justin Wong, Strike First, DR.B, Galaxy B. This is basically one of the two premier players of CVS2 right now in the United States. You know, Justin playing on his stream for his little JWONG stream fans. Always enjoying it, knowing the roots where he came from. Always like the legendary grand finals and legendary CVS2 matches have always been a part of. Shout out to Steve H.
Yeah.
Big part of CVS2 history. You know, you have John Troy and many others. But then DR.B, like, pushing so hard after most people left CVS2 to dry. Gonna make this an excellent winners finals. Let's get it.
Justin loves Vega. Absolutely loves Vega. Saber did catch the bees. Shout outs to Saber. Let's get back to the match real quick. All right, so this matchup. Now, if you may notice that DR.B now put in Cammy. Cammy is better, I do believe, against this particular team of Justin's, and just in general, better pick against Justin. Both of her dodge buttons are incredible. She gets her standing fierce and her standing roundhouse as dodge normals, which is incredible. Justin's guard is looking mad low right now. He has to run away for a little bit.
That's fine. He also Seaver's pretty good with the guard cancel just in case it happens. He can get out of there with his guard break.
No, I didn't get anything on it. It doesn't matter. He has his weapon and his skull right now. DR.B. Oh, that was good touch. DR.B though.
Nice.
Get his stuff back.
It's small with punishment, so yeah. Justin getting adjusted to DR.B's pacing here.
Now, if I'm not wrong, I do believe Claw takes and deals more damage when the mask is off.
Yes.
But he also deals more, like a little bit. It's like imperceptibly. I could be wrong about that one. I do know that without the claw, he does the same damage, but he does a little less damage, but the range is nerfed. But without the mask, he takes and deals more damage.
It's like that's like trade-off. Like,
yeah, he has
strong, but he's mad. It's like, don't hit my face. I'm angry.
Yeah, he has so many weird like little things about him. It's kind of weird.
You're under arrest. Legacy matchup. Chun-Li here to take Bison back and down to prison.
Put him in the clink.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, no, level 1. I think maybe he wanted to save the meter. Yeah, it's fine.
It's okay. Yeah, I got the throw. Set him downtown. And that's the points down to the Cammy versus Chun.
Yep. In Miami, we say sandwich compa.
Sandwich compa. I like that. So this is the other third of like, if roll cancel didn't exist, Cammy would be. She's always godlike, but she would be unstoppable.
I think she's actually the third best character or fourth best character in the game. I don't think she's top 2.
No. Like if she took advantage of roll cancel, then that'd be there. But like,
yeah,
it's not really anything.
Yeah, one of the best characters.
Her buttons are amazing. Her throw range is the best in the game because you can't throw her, but she throws you.
Yeah,
free.
You know what it is? I think that's why some people, especially in Japan, are putting Iori in front of her. Because roll cancel on Iori and roll on Iori is like one of the absolute strongest things you could do. But Justin managing to keep this like really, really solid right now. DR.B.
Justin's at his pace. Like you trying to counter poke Justin. You're trying to poke Justin Wong. Nah, that don't work.
Yeah, Justin is not. Justin's king of normals. Like we saw it yesterday playing. Oh, very good. We saw him yesterday playing KOF 15 and taking out Romance in top 8. That is no easy feat. You need to have an understanding of fighting games the way that he does.
Well, this is a tough one. This is good. Chun-Li a lot of life going into the Sagat matchup. So again, tall character, Chun-Li eats them for breakfast. She is so good at just locking them down because they have to block spinning bird kick the entire way.
Yeah, because spinning bird kick, absolutely. Spinning bird kick is something you're forced to block if you don't have a way to get out of it. Now, yeah, Justin not really using that right now. Yeah, there it is.
And
but
nice
yeah, that's a thing. That is actually a thing. If you don't do it right, you can get out of it.
Nice. Oh man, Justin with all this bar, and he could hit. Can lead to enough damage.
DR.B has had so many times to convert. That's gonna be level 1 though, not level 2. Could have got on the level 2 cancel, didn't get it.
In the head shake again. GG's.
He's gonna just throw it. I don't know if I agree with that.
Keep walking. Anything from Justin. Level 2 super will be enough.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta cancel that. That's fine. Level 1 Tiger Ray just to stay in the game. 348 on the counter means that he's not gonna get a whole lot of life back. And this Sagat has roll almost to level 3, and my man Sagat only got infinite level 1s. A dodge and a dream. Is he gonna be able to do it? It's still winners finals. Still the first. It's still 3 out of 4. Okay, never mind.
It was literally, I was like, it's going to come down to crouch your super.
I spent
on tip or block, you were hyping it up, and then it was
I
just
spent that entire beginning of that round hyping up that round only for him to get hit right in the face. Anyway, that's CVS2.
Yep.
Oh my god, we're back to Andrew. Excuse you?
We have?
Wait, what?
Enya? We got something a little special.
Hold on.
No, I think not.
Yo, Dr. B, what are you doing?
I think not.
Dr. B, do you have something I haven't seen yet?
Oh.
Okay.
And
does he go to A groove after this is my question.
so N groove, right? Obviously, this is the most SNK groove. It's got stocks. Build up that yellow bar, get some meter there. You have access to short hops, running. You have a roll, not the dodge. But you also have guard cancel, roll.
You have guard cancel roll, which is like low key, mad good. Of all characters, Blanca, who would otherwise not have a good guard cancel option, because his guard cancel basically his guard cancel alpha counter is garbage.
Yeah.
But guard cancel front roll.
But the problem with N groove is there's no good access to damage. Only way you can get level 3s is by popping a stock.
Yeah.
And then you use it, and then it's going to go down, and people are already like having to chill. And look at Justin with this huge lead already.
Yeah. This is rough because I don't see Dr. B really taking advantage of roll cancels here, which is I think the primary reason you would go into N groove in the first place is because you want to have access to short hop while still being able to roll cancel. And he's not gotten a whole lot. There hasn't been a lot of roll cancel electricity use. I don't know if Dr. B's hands are ready for the task of roll cancel electricity abuse. Yeah. But that's why a lot of people maybe don't pick it. Now,
with the pixel life, I'm just showing. I could chip you and only get with pointers, and then.
Yep, Claw loses the mask, but it doesn't matter.
He gets it back. He picks it up next round. He's like, I got this.
Yep.
Toss the rose. Say hi to the boss.
This is gonna be a match to remember.
So now we got it's Dr. B with a little more options and mobility, but
this is still very bad.
Yeah,
this is like an absolutely atrocious situation to be in.
Look how much life Vega has. Like with all that meter too, Dr. B can't make mistakes.
Yeah, Claw has way too much life. Dictator, nice actual whip punish there on the slide. And Justin doing what he does best. Yep. Absolutely smothering on defense. Oh, he goes for roll shenanigans. That's fine.
Roll, trying to get something,
roll.
Nice up back from Justin.
Yeah, he's trying to see if he gets a weird reaction, but like I don't understand. You could just go for some throws or something. You might as well do the rage throws.
Yeah.
Because they hurt. They don't hurt as much as a actual rage.
That's Taker. You get a small damage boost when you do pop that stock and have that max mode.
Although I'll tell you now, people might not know this, but the highest damage you can get is off level 3 from S group. That's the absolute highest damage you can get. The next one is KP.
Okay. Echo Crusher, nice punish from Justin on the opposite end. Guard Crush almost imminent, but you see the guard cancel there. Avoiding the guard crush, but it's still that guard bar so low.
Roll cancel Cycle Crush,
nice jump back, fade away hit. No, my God, Claws had no life for the longest time.
Yeah, he's getting hit with the Super Turbo Special.
Guard Crush,
no Super. Yo, ball.
It's Justin gonna win this?
No, my God, Justin.
Are you kidding me? And
Justin. And then, and the landing goes.
The most Justin way to win. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Justin Wong. Por favor. You can't do this to me, Justin.
Oh my God.
Oh man, I love watching Justin play. A lot of you right now are probably like, wow, he just holds back. This is the most entertaining I've been in a hot minute.
This is that flavor of CVS2 that is what people grew up with. CVS2 was like, dang, Justin Wong just hanging out. He's just like, I'm chilling. I got two characters still up front. I got to do squat. Literally do nothing.
He still has life, man. No,
okay,
my God. If he had done, I think he tried to do red impact on his roll. If you had red impacted him, I would have literally gotten up and looked at him. I would have gotten up, turned around, and just looked at him and been like, you animal.
Oh my God. So now we're back to Sagat versus Chun with Justin with full bar. Okay. Small confirm, no bigger hit off that, sadly. Finally has 2 bar, but again, we'll have to pop a stock, does it? Just to force Justin to play more defensively.
Oh, okay. Damn, he tried to do that. He tried to do that the entire time, and all of a sudden it finally worked. I mean, listen, it is Sagat. Like, this could just suddenly be like, oh.
Well, it's fine. Justin's got that same character waiting in the wings.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
To be just trying to find a way forward. That could have been big, but Justin holding on to that bar.
Someone just asked, hey, you remember when CVS2 was best of 7?
And that ended, you know.
We'd be out of here at midnight. We'd be going to Denny's at 5 a.m.
They stopped that when people learn better. People learn better. after like the second or third time of Justin versus Steve H, you're like, damn good.
Oh, that did no damage.
Nah, too far away for Genki Kosher damage. But I mean, it's mental damage. GG's, six the hand, that's 2 up to Justin Wong.
Justin Wong right now, going absolutely ham.
And just doing what Justin does best. Again, you know, Dr. B wants that revenge. For the last time they faced off, but Justin is just holding it down and showing why he is just. This is like one of the perfect games for this style of play.
Yep. And now what do we got? Have we gone to?
I think we run it back.
Are we running it back on N groove?
I think we're running it back.
No, he's running it back on
S
S groove. Okay. He's sticking with what was working more. It's still real good, right? Like there's like a lot of stuff going on just in general.
Yeah.
With all the things he's trying to get done, because like frankly, like S groove is just straight up like it's gimmicks. Let's be real. S groove is gimmicks.
The S in S groove stands for gimmicks.
Yeah, it's the S in the very end.
Yeah.
Because it only works at the
All right, just a super, just to spend something, but Justin blocks it out. Looking likely though, at least Dr. B has something a little going for him.
Yeah.
But it's just a little tough because Justin now has all this bar. You at least can get a character down. I think that's a good thing for Dr. B.
Yeah. Like Blanca, it's still Blanca, right? Like this is dead even right now, and this is more like in Dr. B's element. This is the game Dr. B wants to play. He wants to have this little bit of meter where like you can't really jump at him safely. He did drop that though. He's looking. He gotta be charging. You gotta ABC. Always be charging. You gotta be trying to get that. There you go. You always be charging. Make him walk.
Other player.
Make him walk.
No,
Don't jump.
Try to jump. Try to get cheeky.
Or if you're gonna jump, why wouldn't you press roundhouse while he's on the ground?
Like jump medium punch. Put out that fist. Huh.
I'm actually surprised that we're not seeing my boy play A groove. He does have an A groove. He did not bring it out all the entire time.
Wants to win. He wants to win his way, the Dr. B way.
It's kind of wild, right? Because like you remember, did you see that I made a flow chart on what groove you could pick if you're trying to learn CVS2. There's 2 versions of it. Maybe one of y'all has access to that flow chart on the internet in the chat. If you have it, and you could maybe like post a link to the tweet, not the first one, the second version. The flow chart tells you which groove will be best for you depending on how you want to play this video game. One of them just straight up says, I don't like winning. And it goes to S groove.
And it goes to S groove.
It just goes to S groove. I don't like winning.
It's like
all right, so someone asked in the chat, what does that taunt-looking stance do? What he's doing is he's actually dodging. It is a spot dodge. It is throwable, but it is completely invulnerable to every strike. And out of it, you can press a button and get a dodge normal. Dodge normals have some interesting properties. One of them is usually knockdown, and the other one is comboable. And so you got a little bit of gimmicks. And now, I'm not saying the spot dodge could be a better mechanic. It's almost good.
Yeah, it's like little tweaks right there. It's just some little things there.
Yeah.
But like it takes the place of a roll where you see normally.
Yeah.
So you have the invulnerability, but you're stuck in place, and opponents can really just say, hey, I'm not engaging. It doesn't really do much.
Yeah, so that's like the thing, like
spacing against S groove is a lot easier than other groups.
Yeah, you can't jump at Chun-Li like that. But yeah, so S group, one of the things about S group too, right? Like that little thing where it looks like he's starting to like charge, he's literally building meter. You build meter by charging. The reason why S group is weak is because when you're at low health, charging meter is much slower. That's one of the big reasons it's weak. Also, it doesn't, like rolling is such a good option compared to dodging.
Dodge, yeah, it's just night and day. Big difference. Like what you get out of S group is just like, hey, you have infinite meter at low level, but what does that really matter? When at that point it's like whoever's likely, just look at Justin doing what, just chilling, backing it up. Less than like 10 seconds on the clock as it just goes down, and Dr. B is just trying to get something going, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the problem right now is that like, or the problem with S Group 2 is that like the reason they had to nerf it that way is because they remember what happened in CVS1, where like Yori could just sit there, throw wine cups, charge, throw wine cups, charge, throw wine cups, charge, and like, oh man, you would steal so many kids' quarters with that. But they didn't want that again.
So they put that down, so that's why it's tough.
They could have just fixed the supers being so fast though. Like that's the actual fix. Don't make supers where like the character is fully invincible and still has time to charge. Because Yori's wine cups will go boom, 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 and you just be like, oh, yeah, like fix that. they didn't have to nerf S group like they did. It would have been a much better and more interesting group.
It would be, but it's not. And Justin says, hey, you lame it out. And that's like one of the advantages. Just if you just play patient and just lame it out, it's so hard for the S group player to really get any kind of advantage, even with the run. A little tough. Okay, there's a block. Pretty punishable. Punish. Sweep. A little far away, so it's a little tough. With something.
Like, for example, like if you think about it, have you ever thought about how like the two rivals in like CVS2 that people remember Justin playing against the most are like the two people that play the weirdest grooves? It's like Steve Harrison on P groove, and then Dr. Galaxy B on S groove. Like why is it this way? Yo, just Tiger Ray, thank you.
I always thought of Ricky and A groove, but yeah.
Yeah, but like Ricky and A groove, Ricky's more of a CVS2 player for real.
That's what I mean. If you're talking about for real.
Yeah.
Time over. Speaking of for real, Dr. B gets the win on a time over. But now here's Sagat with like 2 Crouching Fierce worth of life left. Justin with all this bar, so any hit, going to super, and I think that's a wrap.
Oh, nice jump in. Yep, you can just do those right now. You can chip away at that health and at that guard meter with infinite level 1s. If Dr. B plays this smart, like this is doable. It's just extremely hard.
It's so hard with Justin.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much time. He can't be giving up all of that screen space, and I understand that you kind of want to, but you don't really got to worry about any roll cancels except roll cancel target knee, which he's not really going to do. This is looking a little dangerous.
We're at chip territory.
Yeah.
And it's that Crouch Fierce. Oh, again.
What was that?
With DP, we saw it in the game 1, but Justin with the 3-0 over Dr. B, and Justin in grand finals, winner's side, playing at his pace.